In the Bible, laziness isn't just physical inactivity, but spiritual stagnation. It's a condition that hinders our relationship with God and our purpose in His kingdom. Laziness is an avoidance of duties rooted in the heart of selfishness. The soul of a lazy man desires and has nothing, but the soul of the diligent shall be made rich. Proverbs 10 verse 4. Paul warns Timothy against believers who neglect their responsibilities. We must diligently care for the people God has entrusted to us. But if anyone does not provide for his own, and especially for those of his household, he has denied the faith and is worse than an unbeliever. 1 Timothy 5:8. Laziness lures us into complacency, distracting us from our duties and purpose. Throughout Scripture, verses addressing laziness consistently advocate for a life of diligent stewardship and active faith. Romans 12:11 warns us not to be lagging in diligence, but fervent in spirit, serving the Lord. Laziness is not simply an inconvenience. It is a spiritual hindrance that distances us from maintaining an intimate relationship with God and those around us. To fight and overcome laziness, believers must recognize that it will take hard work, perseverance, and dependence on God. The first step in overcoming laziness is to turn to God for that strength and perseverance. Ask Him to energize your spirit and renew your mind, Romans 12:2, so your desires are aligned with His. As you pray, ask God for wisdom on how to order your days. Creating a list of priorities with God's guidance can help us stay motivated to complete the work He calls us to. Confess your struggle with laziness to God, also to trusted friend, mentor, or community group, and/or fellow Christians. Holding yourself accountable in a community allows those people to offer encouragement, support, and help as you fight this battle. Break your goals into manageable tasks and celebrate the victories you experience with God. Perfectionism is often the cloak that laziness wears. You will not win the battle over laziness overnight. We must recognize that growth is often incremental and that each step forward, however small, is a victory over laziness. The battle against laziness transcends productivity enhancement. It's about realigning our daily actions with God's higher calling. Overcoming laziness leads to spiritual maturity and a deeper, more active faith. Let's get started on overcoming a selfish spirit of laziness that affects one's spiritual health and ability to live out God's purpose.
Like and leave a comment. Let us know how we can help each other in our walk.